Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. V. If you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big welcome to this amazing family of wonderful people who are all on a journey to love. So, today we are going to be doing a reading that goes in deep on the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So please use those terms as they work for you. There is no right or wrong answer here. This is all about energy. So take things as they resonate and leave the rest. What I will say is that I want you to make sure to watch the entire reading. Why is this? Because if you are guided to click on this reading and watch it today, that means that there are messages here for you, messages that you need to hear about yourself and the person that you love. So stay with me throughout this reading so that you can get everything that you need, okay? So let's get started right now. Okay, Spirit, our first question for you today is, what is the current energy of the divine feminine towards her masculine? What is the energy of the feminine right now towards her masculine? What is the feminine's current energy towards her masculine? Okay, this is so interesting. So, okay, for all of you feminines and masculines watching this video, there is an overall energy here of the feminine towards her masculine of really trying to surrender to this journey of love and to release control. Because I'm feeling that one of the things that has been, holding the feminine in a kind of a stuck place for herself, especially in her vibration, is this wanting to control the outcome. And now, there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make you a control freak or anything. I think it is a natural human tendency that we wish that we had more control on situations in our life, right? More empowerment so that we can get the things that we want. I mean, how many times have we said to ourselves, why can't things just go my way for once, right? Sometimes we enter into these phases in life, and they're very natural and normal phases where we feel that we're going for some period of time where things are just not working out, like we're not in the flow, things are not clicking in. We wish that we could control certain things, but they're beyond our control. And, it's so natural to be frustrated. I completely hear you. I feel you. I get it. I mean, I get so many emails and messages from you guys. I know many of you are struggling on this journey, on this path. And, it is very natural to feel frustrated at times, to be really upset with your masculine or with your feminine. It's natural. And so what happens is that we kind of sometimes wish that we could make things happen instead of just letting things happen or surrendering to the universe or to source or spirit or however which way you see your divinity, right? Whether it's God, whether it's Jesus, it really doesn't matter. So I'm feeling from many of the feminines that we are connecting with today, that you really have been feeling like you wish you could have more power, more control because of this stuck energy, right? You've been feeling that there is some sort of barrier between you and your masculine. And it's almost like you don't want to keep hitting your head against this wall. And so that's been putting you in this energy of being very blocked, as well as being a little bit fearful. See, there's a fearful energy here also coming through. There's a bit of this not knowing what is going to happen, or not knowing where this connection is going. And when you combine that with the Seven of Swords, which is really an energy of fearing other forces that are going to come in the way. Either, you know, for some of you, I feel that this has to do with a third party. There might be some sort of a karmic relationship or some sort of other person who is influencing the relationship or the connection between you and your masculine. And they may be getting in the way, they may be obstructing it, or you feel that your masculine isn't being upfront about certain things. Like he may have certain things going on in his life that he is embarrassed about, or that he is ashamed of. Maybe he's not where he wants to be. He's not yet fulfilling the things that he wants from his life. And so he may not be sharing that with you. So you may have been feeling this energy of, there's something that I don't know, and that's making me afraid as well, right? So there's some sort of an insecurity here that you have been feeling towards your masculine, and that's okay. That is natural. We go through these ups and downs. And often what it really takes to clear this up is more honest communication. And so I think that that is why you also, feminines, are in this Knight of Wands energy, because it's a desire in you to want to take some sort of definitive action. You know, it's like, yes, you feel a little bit stuck. Yes, you are a little bit fearful of what you may find out, but there is something in you that says, you know what, screw it. Whatever it is, I would rather know than not know, right? So it's kind of like you want to get away from this energy. It's almost better to have the knowledge, to kind of be able to take some steps forward, because when you're taking action, even if it isn't massive action, or it doesn't have to be some big dramatic action, but at least you feel better that you are opening the lines of communication, because otherwise what is in store for you, feminine, is this Seven of Cups energy, which is really about being emotionally confused, right? Having some options in front of you, but really not knowing which is the right one to take, especially because you do want to take action. There's a desire in you with this Knight of Wands that it's time, that you maybe should find out what is going on with your masculine. Even if you are a little bit afraid, maybe it's better to get out of this energy of confusion so that you can evolve, so that you can take this connection to the next level. See, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So it's a way of really coming into, you know, how you can surrender, you know, how you can release these obstacles, release your control, that sense of like, I must control the situation, and be more open to the truth, right? Be more open to finding out whatever this mystery is, because there is definitely a mystery involved here. I've been feeling this lately in the collective. I've also been seeing this coming out in a lot of readings with my private clients. There's some energy going on here in the collective about secrets, about not knowing, shadows, things that are unclear, some sort of a shadowy energy, things that are not being shared. And so it's really important for us to cast a light on that. And so I'm also feeling that there may be something here involved with two aspects. Either there are children involved in this or young people involved in this particular situation with the masculine, either related to you or related to them. Or for those of you who don't have that, I'm feeling that this has to also do with a return to innocence. It's almost like you have felt in your energy that because there have been things that you feel have been kept from you, that you feel in the dark about, you feel that the innocence has been lost from this connection, right? Like there's been a phase that you've gone through with your masculine where you feel that you don't have that those innocent eyes anymore, those trusting eyes that have faith, that have hope, right? And so this is something that you want back. You want to bring back that innocence and that sense of trust and faith that you have in your masculine as well as in your connection. And so in order to do that, it's really time to get out of this Seven of Swords energy. Wow, this is really, really powerful. I'm feeling this very strongly. I can feel that you're feeling it too. Wow, incredible. Okay, so then our next question for Spirit is, what is the divine masculine's current energy towards his feminine? Okay, where is the divine masculine's current energy? Whoa. Whoa. Beautiful, actually. Yeah, see, this is a confirmation of this. So where is the divine masculine's energy towards his feminine? Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Where is the divine masculine's energy towards his feminine at this time? Where is the divine masculine's energy towards his feminine? Okay, so uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Wow. Okay, so I hope you're seeing this connection here, because this is all about, right? I'm feeling that this is kind of the overall energy of this reading, and it keeps coming back to this Seven of Swords as this idea of this veil, okay? This veil of illusion, this veil of darkness that is kind of on this connection as a dark cloud. And what is beneath that? What is beneath that is the treasure of what you guys actually have together. The amazing love that is actually beneath the surface of this connection, of this veil that you may not be seeing clearly right now. But I think what Spirit is trying to say, as showing this is the overall energy of the masculine towards his feminine, is that it's there, okay? The masculine, even though it seems like he may be hiding something right now, or he may not be sharing completely something with you, there is that love beneath that, okay? There is something real that is still simmering underneath that surface. And so that's why, see, you have this Nine of Cups. This is so beautiful. Okay, so there is definite emotional satisfaction here, okay? So when the masculine is thinking about his feminine, he definitely does feel an emotional satisfaction, okay? There is a lot of positive energy there, but there is some issue, again here, where it's like there is a shadow element, okay? The masculine is dealing with something in his life, in his experience, that is casting a shadow on the fulfillment of this connection. And this is so interesting, because I think what's happening here is that it is really something that is concerning him, okay? There is something that is bringing your masculine down. If you are feminine watching this, there is something that he has received, some sort of message. And I'm feeling that this is more recent, maybe just in the past few months, something has changed. Something has happened to him. Let me remind you again, this is a general reading. If you'd like to have specific guidance on your situation, that is what a personal reading is for, between you and me. And so if that resonates for you, there is a link in the box below to book a reading with me. But let's go on with this message right now, because there is a message of concern here. So something has happened. Your masculine has found out something that has kind of thrown him for a loop here. Something has gone wrong in some aspect of his life, and it is definitely casting a darker energy on him. And what it's doing is it has really affected his self-worth. See, values, self-esteem, confidence, be empowered by valuing yourself. So there's definitely something here in the masculine. He's taken a hit when it comes to who he thinks he is, his own self-confidence, what is going on with him, how does he view himself? And oftentimes what happens is that when the masculine feels like he is not as worthy as he wants to be, that he doesn't have as much value in the world and with other people as much as he would like, then it is very hard for him to bring down walls. What he does in response to that is bring up the walls, because he needs to protect himself. He needs to protect his pride, his ego, his own way that he looks at himself. And so there's something that has taken a hit here. And so what he's trying to do is to figure it out. See, discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Okay, so he is definitely trying to figure out how to get his bearings back, how to be the man that you love, how to be the man that you are in love with, because something has happened here. And that is why, if you have been feeling that he's been cold lately, or has pulled away, or is like not communicating as openly or as expressively as you are used to, this is the reason why. And see, there is also a mirroring energy here, because see, feminines, you have felt this from him. And that is why you have been in this shadowy energy, the Seven of Swords, as well as that Seven of Cups, right? Sevens are not very good numbers in tarot. They are unstable. And so you are definitely mirroring each other in this energy, because in the same way that he has pulled away or put up those walls, you have become suspicious, feminine, right? You've become suspicious, like, what is going on with him? Why is he acting this way? Why is he suddenly withdrawn? Why has he stopped communicating? So what this has done to him is put him in this hanged man's energy, okay? The masculine really wants to tell you what is going on. He really wants to open up. It's almost like he's like dying to tell you. It's almost like he just cannot even hold it in anymore. He wants to tell you so badly, but he is afraid of doing it for some reason. There's something in him that is embarrassed, that is scared, that is afraid. And that's why he's in this moon's energy in combination with that hanged man. And so I think what Spirit is trying to say here is that this doesn't have anything to do with you, feminine, okay? There's something else that is going on here, because beneath that veil, he still loves you. This is not about you, because beneath the surface of that darkness, there is great treasure. There is great love here between the two of you. Wow. This reading has been very, very interesting so far. I hope you think so, because wow, it is strong energy. So we're going to pause here so I can give you your affirmation of the day, which is it is all about positivity. And I think with this reading, we definitely need it. Okay, so if you guys have been struggling, right, with some of those heavier energies, some of that negativity and the shadowy darkness, then this is a great affirmation for you. So I want you to put it in the description box below. I have a positive outlook. I am positive. I am always positive. I have a positive outlook, and keep that in your vibration, because if you are going through this struggle right now with your masculine, you definitely need to keep yourself in a very positive vibration, okay? Excellent. So now let's move on to our next question. What would the masculine say to the feminine from his deepest heart if he could at this point right now? What would the masculine say to his feminine from his deepest soul if he could? Wow. Okay, so this is good. See, this is very much in alignment with what I was just saying, that, you know, whatever is going on with the masculine, it doesn't have to do with you, feminine. It has to do with something that he is going through, because look, you got light messages, okay? He still loves you. He still feels that connection with you. This is not about you. So let's see what these messages are. I want you to believe in me again. How beautiful. Okay, so definitely your masculine feels that he has let you down in some way. And that makes sense, especially if he has been putting up some of these walls lately, right? If he's been cutting himself off because of something that has gone on in his life. And it could, again, be other people or other situations, but he definitely wants you to believe in him and in your love again. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Okay, so this, I feel, is for those of you who are going through a particular separation that has been very, what do you call it? Very sticky, like, you know, very difficult. Like, it's been lingering on, because there might be some stubborn energy here from some of these masculines, right? They may be extremely stubborn in being able to admit what is going on with them, and maybe even in coming to you and apologizing for the ways in which they may have behaved towards you or have treated you. So for some of you, this is going to resonate. You may have a masculine who is extremely stubborn. And so it's very hard for him to come to you and admit his mistakes, especially if he's the one who dropped the ball, or if especially he's the one who messed up. Okay, so for those of you who are in this situation, you really have to think about, you know, how much leeway are you going to give to your masculine, right? What is an empowered choice for you to make? How do you want to proceed, right? Okay, next message. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. Okay, so this is for those of you who have been going through this process of this, you know, Seven of Swords, you know, a little bit of drama, some negativity, moon card, shadowy energy. Maybe you've had some words, because see, oftentimes what happens, and I think this goes back to the feminine's early energy, right? When we opened up the reading, that need to control, or at least wishing that you could have some answers, right? Wanting to get answers from your masculine as to what the heck is going on. So I'm feeling that for some of you, in wanting to get to the truth and wanting to know what is going on, you may have pushed a little, which is of course natural. You know, we're all human. You may have pushed a little, and it may have come to some upsetting words where you may have wanted to know what is going on, and the masculine may have pushed back and said, I'm not ready, or I don't want to talk about it right now. It's just too much for me, right? So this is what happened. He couldn't handle your words when you were very upset. And that is so natural. Obviously, when we're upset, these things happen. So just know that it was very painful for him, and it may have caused him to go a little bit more back into his shell, even though he really does love you and wants to talk about this. Because see, look at this message right here. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. So there's definitely something going on here, and he is hoping and wishing that you could be patient with him. But at some point, if he wants that, obviously feminine, he's going to have to come to you and open up, right? He's going to have to confide in you. This is the most important thing, right? When you have a relationship with somebody you love, you have to confide in them, right? No matter how painful it may be, you have to tell the truth at some point. So let's look at that. Let's see what may be coming down the line here. Is this going to happen? So what steps then, Spirit? What possible future steps can the masculine take towards the feminine? Like, is he going to be opening up to her soon? Is he going to bring down these walls and confide whatever is bothering him? Okay, when is the masculine going to confide? Is it going to be soon? Is he going to open up soon? Wow, look at this. Oh my, fours here. Is the masculine going to be opening up soon to his feminine? Wow. Is he going to be opening up soon? Interesting. Look at this. Answering the call. The time is now. Wow. Okay, so this tells us that he definitely wants to. As his overall energy, the masculine is starting to feel that urgency. Okay, he is starting to feel that you are slipping away from him, feminine. Okay, that it's only going to be a matter of time before you decide, or you may decide that you don't want to hear it anymore. It's over, right? So your masculine is definitely feeling the urgency, okay? Look at this. This is so incredible. I think he is definitely having these nightmares, okay? He's having nightmares of you walking through this door and leaving him, okay? And saying, you know what? Enough is enough. I've had it. I'm leaving through this door, and you lost your chance. You lost your opportunity. So I am feeling that he is definitely feeling the fear of this, okay? It is weighing on him, and he's starting to think, okay, the time is now. If I don't open up, if I don't bring these walls down and open up these lines of communication, I may lose her forever. Because see, the problem is that he's been in this four energy, 4 of Swords and 4 of Cups, right? These are energies of being kind of in a rest state, as in not wanting to budge, okay? Being kind of a bump on a log. And this has not been good for him. Absolutely not good for him. He has been really just trying to take a break from all of the things that have been weighing him down, because they have been overwhelming. This 4 of Cups is him being emotionally unable to make a decision. And then seeking the strength, which is good though, right? I mean, this is positive. At least he is wanting the strength to come to you, okay? He's trying to access that strength within him, because he's really bogged down by these two energies. The 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups are real energies of just like not wanting to move. But you know, the good aspect of this, what I would like to, because we are focused on positivity here, right? That is so important to us. What I do like about this 4 of Swords is that it is also about introspection. Okay, that is an incredibly positive thing. And that is why I believe he also got this journal card, because him being in this energy of unable to make a decision to come out of this kind of emotional funk, this emotionally stuck energy, it's going to help him to introspect. It's going to help him to process. He may be going through this process of really looking inside, journaling, talking to himself, looking at what it is that is important to him, and really finding that strength within himself. I actually love this combination, feminines. Okay, I love this combination. This is where he's going to get the strength. So yes, he may be in a rested state, but it's like a rested, rejuvenating, recharging kind of a state here. Okay, so that he can get his strength, because what he really wants is this, right? He is willing. See, he's willing and he wants your love to bloom. This is what is the beauty of this willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Okay, so he just needs to take that step to say, you know what? Even if it hurts my ego, even if I look like an idiot, even if I have to like grovel, it is worth it, because it is better than her running out the door here. Okay, I don't think I could live with her running out this door. So this is very good. Okay, he wants your love to bloom like these flowers. Okay, he wants it. He's willing. He's getting ready. And see, this is his occupation right now. It's like, this is what is taking up all of his energy and his attention right now. Two things. One is fixing the problems that are keeping him stuck, that are keeping him away, that are keeping him shadowy, and then figuring out how to come to you. Okay? Figuring out how to come to you and make you part of this, like, you know, bring you back into his life, his experience, his heart, like in every way as his equal partner. I think this is really very encouraging. There's tremendous potential here. Okay, I feel it because of this, really, because of this urgency. I feel that there is tremendous potential here for something really good to come out of this. Okay, so let's take a look at what is some advice from Spirit as you move forward. What does Spirit want you to know? Because, you know, you may be considering, right? Are you going to leave through that door? Like he thinks, right? Like that is his worst nightmare. So what does Spirit have to say about this? Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. If you stay in this voyage and you let it just flow, then I think you'll begin to see signs. You'll begin to see signs and messages coming to you from Spirit so that you can make the right choice, so you can see where you're at and move forward in a really positive way. It's going to flow to you. Just let go of the control. See these hands? Let the hands flow free. Don't use them to grasp tightly. I think that is what Spirit is saying here. Just let it flow and see what comes. So I hope that you love this reading. Make sure you leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Make sure you write your positive statement in the box below. If you want a private reading with me, the link is in the box below, as well as the link to these amazing oracle decks that I created for all of you who are on this journey to love. And now there are going to be 2 readings that are going to pop up for you right now. They are readings that you may want to watch if you feel guided to them, because all of my readings are timeless. Go to the channel and you look at all the readings and watch the ones that you feel intuitively guided to, because those will definitely have more messages for you. So either watch the 2 that have popped up here, see which one you feel guided to, and if those 2 you don't feel guided to, make sure you go to the channel and pick one from there. Okay guys, you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.